Wow, that was really good timing. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're doing a donor request stream tonight. As you can see from the screen, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo. Second best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game with 16-bit era behind Hyperstone Heist. I'm just kidding. This is the better game. This, of course, was the sequel in the arcade. It's called Turtles 4 because at this point Konami had done 3 other Turtles game on the NES. It was requested by Emmy, who I don't know is in the channel yet. Hey, Nemeva. Hey, Sarah Bess. One more thing, of course, we're going to get the business out of the way before we start, which is we are here to raise money for Extra Life. We're at $1,015 raised so far this year. tinyurl.com/Sewart to donate to Extra Life. And, of course, if you subscribe or give cheers on the chat or on the Twitch channel, that money also goes to Extra Life. We're at a decent amount of subscribers right now, but remember, if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you subscribe for free for 1 month, which means after a month you have to re-up. So let's get started with Turtles in Time. I'm not playing this on real hardware. I'm playing this on RetroPie. Looking forward to playing this one for a while now, so pretty excited about this. Hey, Keen Ed. Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to get out the Super Nintendo tonight, guys. Hey, Ronnie. This was the only Super Nintendo adaptation of its Turtles side-scroller. And it did look really good, yeah. It's very, very close to the arcade. Resolution's not quite there, I don't think, but... And of course, it only has 2 players instead of 4 players. Yes, tournament fighters.
Big Apple.
Big Apple, 3 AM. Oh man, the bit rate is going crazy. My internet connection has been flaky as all get out lately. Let me know if the audio is high enough, guys. Konami was great. Oh my god. Konami just killed it in the 16-bit days. Yeah, that was good. I got literally right under that. Let's see if I can throw some guys into the screen. Nope. There we go. So that was one of the big, amazing thing for the Super Nintendo game, which was the same as the arcade, which was you could actually throw the Foot Clan into the screen. Oh, I missed the pizza. Oh well. They have auto run on, so they start to dash after a little while. Hey, Scruffy. I was not a... I mean, I was a big Turtles fan. Not crazy huge. I do not remember Krang being that big. Audio is good, obviously. Yeah, that's the thing about streaming, is that when you have things like items that are flickering like that, if it's capturing the wrong frame, you're not going to see them at all. Kids in the sewers. Wasn't that a Dungeons and Dragons problem, not a Turtles problem? Ah, Baxter. Oh, yeah, then we get the big punch gun. Who earns? Go get him, Mikey. There he goes. Cowabunga. Oh, those don't sound like canon Turtles voices. Alley Cat Blues. D&D, I mean, it's not surprising to hear D&D was banned in your house. A lot of people thought D&D was evil. There's a whole... Actually, the episode of Generation 16 that I'm working on, I don't necessarily talk about that, but it deals with some of the groups that were sort of fostering that fear. That's not fair. I'm gonna fall in. Well, there was that great Tom Hanks movie. It was called Mazes and Monsters. It was all about that. Because there was a guy, he was a college student that disappeared into these sewers one point, and they did say that they thought it was because of D&D. Anyway, there's a whole Tom Hanks movie about it, which I highly recommend. It was back before Tom Hanks was, you know, Oscar-winning Tom Hanks, but sort of more of a comedic actor trying to make his name. The movie is so great. Oh god, I killed somebody. Oh god. It's fantastic. Ninja Power. Or maybe it's Pizza Power, I don't know. Ah, fellow chucker. Oh, not necessarily. Oh, I walked right into it. Yeah, that's all you have to do. Imagine that line coming out of Sheriff Woody's mouth. That is pretty much the line. He just goes completely mad, and it's all because of D&D. He's unable to separate the fantasy from reality. I have no idea who Metalhead is. He's got some pretty butt moves, I gotta say. Oh, who earns? Oh. I like that as he's starting to smoke, he's actually malfunctioning. That's pretty great. It's a nice touch. That was quite a somersault I just pulled. Thanks, Scruffy. Really appreciate that. I'm glad you liked the show. I didn't break out my Super Nintendo tonight, so I'm playing it on a RetroPie. Sewer Surfing. These alien characters were in the Genesis game as well. Only... I don't think that's how surfboards work. Dig it, dig it. Dig it, dig it. You go back and watch the movie.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. Oh, screw you. Oh, now we get mines. Oh, I wonder if he goes my toe, my toe. There it goes. My toe, my toe. I'm just gonna hit every one of them. there goes an extra life. That's great. That's what we're raising money for, extra life. Oh, I actually turned into that. Oh. This is, I don't know who this is. Rat King. Oh, boo. Or the pro version of Alien 3, where it's basically an Aliens game that has the Alien 3 license. I know I can jump, I just can't jump very well. Remember, hey, welcome to everybody who's just tuning in and might not have been here before. We're already in the Technodrome, wow. We are raising money for Extra Life, tinyurl.com/Stuart. We stream every Tuesday and Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel for free. That money goes to Extra Life and the IWK Health Center here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Please consider it. Remember in the arcade, those little robots always gave me so much trouble. That's cheating. I just shoulder checked a mouser. And I set a sail on Foot Clan robots. Oh, they're just coming out of the ground now. Oh, Uncle Phil. I know that doesn't sound like Uncle Phil, but that's what I think of when I see Shredder. This is the Rock Soldier, isn't it? No, it's not. It's Taka and Razar. Raza? Of course, these guys are from the live-action Turtles 2 movie. Which I don't care what anyone says, was awful. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. I'm still getting electrocuted. Guess you don't want to get anywhere there near that door. Holy crap. I like that he turns into a turtle. Yep, that was the one with the ninja rap. Rollin' in my 5.0. I know that's not the name ninja rap, but that's what I think of when I think Vanilla Ice. That and complete loss of sanity. As in, why was he a star? I didn't get an extra life for killing 100 dudes there. Yeah, baby. So the first movie was fantastic. I remember going to see that movie. It was one of the first movies I was allowed to go to with my friends, and we went without our parents because we were 12 or 13 when that movie came out, and it was awesome. I was the perfect age for that movie. Hey, Auntie Ems, thanks for requesting this game. That's right. Keep block that. Oh yeah, this is the fight where you have to throw guys at him. So brilliant. No, no, no. Oh, I thought he'd be... Yeah, it was the one. Okay, good. Yeah, Sam Rockwell, right? The thing that got me about the first movie, and this was well before IMDb, because I had it on VHS, was when he figured out that all of the Turtles in-suit actors had cameos in the movie. And before I ever sorted out exactly who they were looking at the credits, I figured it out by multiple watches. The easiest one to figure out was Raphael, because the guy who was in the suit actually did his voice, and he was the dude in the he was the passenger in the cab that Raphael rolls over when he and Casey Jones fight for the first time. It's like, hey, wait a minute, that sounds like Raphael. And then you look at the credits and realize, oh yeah, it is. Prehistoric Turtlesaurus. Remember, we got lots of people here hoping to get some donations tonight. tinyurl.com/Seward. That's for Extra Life. Your donations go to the IWK Health Center here in Halifax, Nova Scotia to help sick children. Just opened a new NICU, or they're opening a new NICU very soon. It was all over the news today. And of course, if you subscribe, any money raised through this channel, Twitch TV/Seward, is actually donated to Extra Life as well, 100%. And you can subscribe for free using your Amazon Prime account. So please consider doing so. If we donate during the marathon, absolutely, you can make a game request as well. And I meant to say that anyone who donates or subscribes gets to make a game request out of this list for a future Thursday night stream. List is linked in the chat. Come on. There we go. Well, that's an axe. That's right. Oh, there's the rock guy. I think he's just an actual boss in the Genesis game. I think. Aww. I don't think I have Darkwing Duck on that list. If I do, I need to take it off. I hate to use some prehistoric pizza right about now. I'll play the NES version of Darkwing Duck. All day, every day. Oh, hello. Shell shock. Look at those acrobatic moves. Look, right next to a pizza I was. Didn't need that. Yeah, TurboGrafx Darkwing Duck was awful, and they made me play it in last year's marathon. Alright. Slash. Your history, slime balls. Screw you, Slash. How do I hurt him? Wow, okay. This could take a while. Really? Gotta stop facing him. Ah! Jump. Come on. Jump. Jump again. Come on, come on. Jump. Jump, 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 jump. Could have stopped. Ah. Finally. No, he's not dead. I was about to congratulate myself there. He was really volatile. Here's the donation button, or link right in the chat there. Then you come here. Come here to talk about retro games. I love playing retro games. This is my thing, man. Aw. Who builds a ship like this? Archer foot. Hey, did you see that? I actually knocked the shuriken back. I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, I mean, new games are great too, but there's nothing wrong with enjoying older games. Oh god, those rock guys get me every time. Craig. Moron. Should be able to throw them overboard. I don't know. We actually played Sea of Thieves last night. I thought CJ might stream it, but I guess he didn't. Oh, Greg. Yep, I'll take that pizza. Thank you. Disappointed I still haven't run into the Kraken while I've been playing Sea of Thieves. That's like the one thing I want to happen. Oh god, he's got a machine gun. Who's this? Oh, there they are. My favorite idiots. Seriously though, Rocksteady and Bebop, what great characters. Okay. Hanging up on me here. Oh, Greg. Turn around, idiot. Okay, okay. Bad spot. Wow. Okay, I don't think I've landed an actual hit on either of them in a while now. There we go. Love it. They actually started fighting each other. I wonder how you trigger that, or if you trigger that. See, we'll do our Wild West, Sunset Riders. Bury my shell at Wounded Knee. Good old Leatherface? Was that his name, or Leatherhead? Leatherhead. Must be Leatherhead. That did a lot of good. There's a little hey music. This just kind of makes me want to play Sunset Riders on the Super Nintendo, because boy was the Genesis version kind of hurt. Should have stayed on your horse. Love it. There's another life. Hey, I actually didn't get hit by him this time. Sunset Riders was the Konami game. Wild Guns wasn't. That's the way I kept them separate. This music's got a lot going for it, I gotta say. Oh man, don't make me sad. Game Room. Game Room is so great. Such a great idea. And totally unfeasible. I mean, I understand why I don't think it ever could have survived, but... Yes, both good games. I have the Wild Guns remix. That was stupid. On PS4, I've never really played it, though. It should be on that list. Maybe it's not. Hope that he throws out the crawdad. I assume that's a crawdad. Ah. Gotta stop doing that. Oh, come on. I've never noticed before how this game can kind of get you into a hit loop every now and then. I've played this game a lot. Okay, so there you go. Clearly I shouldn't be standing on him, I should be jumping in at him. There we go. Hey, NFR Donald. Yes, it is coming to Switch, you're right, April 17th. Highly recommended. Genesis version of which? Sunset Riders? Yeah, it's not great. Super Nintendo version is better. And that's coming from me. So, you know. 2020. Wow, here's what the world's going to look like in 2 years, everybody. No, Turtles in Time. The Genesis port was actually, they called it something different. They called it Hyper Sun Heist. I think it's a fun game. It's not quite as good as this, but it's not bad. They changed the formula up a little bit, so it's, you know, so it's actually kind of worth playing just because it's a little bit different than this. I do not remember this level at all. Oh, we're turning. Ugh, not well, though. Ugh. I feel like Konami had a real problem with, like, Mode 7 driving style games, because I remember the Mode 7 stuff in Batman Returns being real crap. I'm missing every one of these people. Yeah, that's a good way to describe a lot of Konami stuff on the Genesis. Was different and good for the most part. Sunset Riders being an exception. Yeah, the intro to Snatcher, you're right. I'm sure Blade Runner was a major influence on this. Okay, I don't remember how to fight him. He's a lot smaller than the first level. Give him that. Damn it. Oh. There we go. Nice. Skadoosh. 35 minutes? Yeah, we're gonna be done soon. And I am playing on easy. We'll see what else I have on the old RetroPie after this. Hey, RJ.
Darby, where no turtle has gone before.
Before. Of course, I don't know if I'll get there. Not being very good at games and all. Love that there's a big 80-2100 on the wall, in case you forget what year it is. You know, if you live here. Screw you, Rockman. That was a little plug for this weekend's marathon, by the way. Get off. Ooh, not doing well. I assume standing those things is bad. That was weird. Oh. This is gonna suck. Actually, that went a little better than I expected. I need pizza. Yeah, this one's okay. Not the one I wanted. Oh no. Yeah, right into the bomb. Ah! Shell shock. That worked. There's the pizza I needed. It's the boss. Alright, it's Krang again. Aw. It's not the same without Uncle Phil. Boss doesn't seem particularly hard as much as he's just kind of really, like a tank. He's taking a lot of... It's hard to hit him a lot. Oh, here we go. Now it gets interesting. Okay, now it's just annoying. Come here. Come on, come back. I got a hit in that time. Aww. That's annoying. There we go. Whew. Turtles eat pizza left on the floor. That's who.
Technodrome, the final shell shock.
The final shell shock. We're gonna beat this bad boy. And then I'm gonna need to continue. Right in front of the Statue of Liberty. So American. I love it. It's an American game, but he spells favorite like a Canadian. Shredder Canadian confirmed. Oh, my toe. Or I could just aim the wrong way. This is about to get terrible soon, isn't it? Yep. There has to be more to that. What? Man, that's what happens when you play on easy, I guess. That was the end of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nope. Good old super pixelated Shredder. Yeah, I was expecting a second form too. Alright. Should we see? I mean, we got a half hour. We get 45 minutes to kill. It's a long time. Let's see what else is on this thing. Or I could just pick Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles again. Idiot. What have I got in the arcade? I got Sunset Riders. I have the arcade version of Turtles in Time. Let's go look at that real quick. See if it runs. ROM RAM check. Oh, Channing, thank you so much. $50. Really appreciate that, man. Please pick a game. Oh man, this is funky. I didn't know anything about that.
My toes, my toes. Let's get shell.
Let's go with Donnie this time. So this is the game that the Super Nintendo version was based on.
This is April O'Neil reporting.
Hey, Krang, bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag.
You bloated beanbag. It looks pretty damn close, I gotta say. Oh, the animation is so much smoother though. Love the way the Foot Clan blow up in this one. I always thought it was I love that we got Turtles in Time. I thought it was a real shame that we never got a remake of the original arcade game of the Super Nintendo or Genesis. This was a great time for arcades. It's just yeah. 2D stuff was so impressive.
Pizza time. Prepare to die.
What? That Krang does not sound like Krang at all. Yeah, the X-Men arcade game was pretty great. You talking about the one with the multiple monitors? Come on, Baxter.
Terminate the turtle.
No power bar.
Pizza time.
It's such a anime style pose he's making when he eats the pizza. Oh, you're talking about how he flies off over outside the level and the shadow moves improperly? Oh, look at his wings this now. Look at his wings now. He's ticked. It's great. Poor Baxter Stockman. kind of cheap. Yeah,
Alley cat
yeah.
blues.
Makes me sad too. Keenhead, thank you for the $15. Please pick a game. I don't know if Channing picked one or not.
Cool off, sucker.
Cool off, sucker. I think I have the X-Men arcade game on here as well. Rocket Knight Adventures sounds great. Oh, that's a new robot. That didn't make it into the Super Nintendo game.
Pizza time.
That guy is just running like crazy. They run really strangely. Well, it's cool, you know, when you really look into old music from the 80s and 90s in arcade and console games, because a lot of these developers had their own house bands. Like all this stuff was actually created by real bands and then digitized. Like, it's just very cool. It says a lot about why the music sounded as good as it did, I think.
Cool off, sucker.
Okay, leave Donnie alone. I only got 30 lives left.
I'm going to mangle you green slime balls.
That was an interesting voice. Ooh, okay.
Pizza time.
I like his animation where he covers up. But he really has quite a walk to him. Sort of walks chest first. I've toyed a long time. I've toyed with the idea of doing a 3DO Kron gaming series. The only thing really stopping me is that it takes so long to get an episode of Generation 16 out right now that I don't think taking on another series would be smart. I'd never finish either of them. Oh my god, he's just taking me apart. I like that jump kick he's doing. That's pretty cool. Oh wow, Imaginate Wraith or Sunset Riders, or maybe a little both. Well, that sounds great. Maybe I'll do Genesis and Super Nintendo Sunset Riders, and an arcade. That's awesome. Great choice. I will add those. And I know, I forget who it is who chose Police Knots. I know I still haven't played that yet. I've got to find the time to sit down and get that game working on either an emulator or on my Saturn. I am going to do it though. And again, Ronnie, thank you so much for that donation. That's very generous.
Sewer serpent.
Oh, okay. This is a major change in how the Super Nintendo one was set up. Not going nearly as fast either. Wow, they're really throwing everything at you in this version.
My toes! My toes!
Oh, it actually growled that time. Either that or it's clearing its throat.
Pizza time! My toes! My toes!
Man. Gotta remember, it's made to eat quarters. Appreciate that, Ronnie. Yeah, I know there's a matching page on Extra Life itself, but I think it's US. Like their setup is just on how to do it if you're in the US. So I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if you're in the US or not. Those vines are cheap in this version.
My toes! My toes!
I don't think I missed one of those yet. Oh, there's one. Not that one, though. Got one. Assuming I have to destroy a certain amount of these. There we go.
My patience is wearing thin. I'm banishing you to a time warp from which
Oh, wow.
you will never return.
That happened a lot earlier.
Prehistoric Turtlesaurus.
So, hey, Cambot. So then, the Rat King isn't there. The Technodrome, the first Technodrome level isn't there. This looks a lot different. Interesting. Yeah, apparently. Although, I mean, that Technodrome level was a bit of a No, that was pretty new level then, I would think. Unless there's a later Technodrome level here. The second time you go to Technodrome in the Super Nintendo game, it's literally just the boss. Wow, the arrow guys actually hang around in this version. Come on up, come on up. There we go. We're playing the arcade version, Cambot, on a RetroPie. We already played through the Super Nintendo version. Oh wow, nice darkening effect in the cave.
Pizza power!
The bomb dudes. Wow, they actually walk out of range up and down the screen. Or don't just come in and throw, they actually wait for a good time to throw at you. Cambot, it's I don't use it a lot, but it's really handy to have around. It's super easy to set up, and you know, like it's kind of, sort of, you know, goes as deep as you want it to, really. One thing I will call out: the Sega CD emulator on this thing, and I'm guessing by extension probably the Genesis emulator, not that good. the Sega CD emulator has some major sound issues. If that matters to you.
Forgot the sun cream.
And you know, like there's other like the Jaguar emulator is kind of meh. It's not perfect, but for what it is, it's pretty nice. Oh, Cement Man, he's different.
Man, I just had a shower. Pizza time. Man, I just had a shower.
That's hilarious. I feel like that line is probably, man, I just had a shower.
Man, I just
But the way
had
he's
a
saying
shower.
is, I just had a shower. Yeah, that was a bit of a slap. Clayface.
Man, I just had a shower.
But yeah, I mean, the MAME emulator is pretty good. Though, you know, with any kind of MAME emulator, you gotta be... Sometimes it's hard to find good ROM sets that work for it. It's very specific. The TurboGrafx and Super CD emulators are good. Super Nintendo emulator seemed good from what I played tonight. It's the first time I tried that. Game Boy, Lynx, Neo Geo Pocket Color, Game Gear, Master System all seem great. This has been a successful night, guys. Thanks so much. $65 raised. Need some new subs, though.
Skull and crossbones.
Oh, it looks like this is where... Oh, cool. That's cool. The shredder thing in the front's a nice touch. Honestly, I'm terrible with MAME. It kind of like, if it doesn't work the first try, I just give up on it. I do not have the patience to mess with MAME. Oh, it's flaming arrows this time. So this isn't going to be Bebop and Rocksteady then. Is it going to be Taka and Razar, or is it going to be Slash? Okay. Come on, come on. Man, oh man, just give me a chance to breathe. There. Boom. Yeah. I have a...
My nose.
Not a love-hate with MAME. I find that every now and then I get into the mood to mess with MAME. And then I'll spend a lot of time setting it up, and then I'll never use it. So with the RetroPie, I've kind of decided to stick with a couple of games that I think are, that I feel are some of my main favorites from when I was a kid. And then, sort of looking around and saying, oh, this looks like an interesting game I've never played. Should give this a shot, But these, never the grand plans to, I'm gonna have every arcade game. Ain't gonna happen.
Forgot the sun cream.
And I use it for Generation 16. Like the episode with Hard Drive, I use MAME obviously to get the footage for that. Oh, it's raining. Whoa.
Ooh, I feel seasick.
Oh, so Taka and Raz are here, and they're not pirate themed. That's kind of lame. I gotta say, I think I'm actually liking the Super Nintendo version a little bit more. No, Konami definitely didn't use it. They might use some of the cartoon voices, but they definitely didn't use all of them. Shredder and Splinter and Crank don't sound anywhere near what they're supposed to sound like. Jesus. Man, just eating my quarters. Now that's the thing about Turtles arcade bosses, right? They're not meant to be fair. They're made to be so difficult that you just pour money into the thing. Oh, the puppy disappeared. I don't think you do. If you have special attacks, I haven't figured out how to use them. That's true. Who's going to see the Rampage movie?
Bury my shell at Wounded Knee.
Bury my shell. Oh, so it is Leatherhead. Until they in the Super Nintendo, they totally got rid of those like very unique tile sets at the beginnings of each level here. Oh my gosh, okay, can't move. I remember when I was a kid, Turtles is definitely one of my favorite old arcade games. So a game I have tons of nostalgia for, more than this one, and that's because we used to go to Prince Edward Island 3 or 4 times a summer when I was a kid because my uncle would race cars over there, and we used to. That was before we had a bridge to Prince Edward Island, so you had to take the ferry. And if you got the big ferry when you went over, it had an arcade, and one of the coolest parts of that arcade was it had a 4-player Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and my brother and I spent the entire trip playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the arcade. That arcade had Iron Man Stuart Super Off-Road. It had a deluxe hard drive and sit-down cabinet, which was awesome.
I feel seasick.
A Gauntlet. I think it had 1943 or 1942. It was so cool. Best arcade I went to when I was a kid. Oh really? Was there Neo Geo in that thing too? I didn't remember that, but I'm sure you're right. Those, like, I mean, I played some I went to arcades elsewhere too, but that was the arcade I honestly frequented the most, and I just have so many great memories of that thing. Yes, you know what, you're right, now that you say that, I remember playing Super Baseball in that arcade too. Oh, my brother and I would save our money. We took our own money. My dad wasn't into giving us tons of money for arcade games.
I feel seasick.
Ow. Oh man, we're hauling the U.S. mail. I didn't know that. I remember one trip we went on that ferry where, like I said, we were hauling a race car, so we were all piled into a cube van that was filled with extra parts, including an extra engine, then an open trailer on the back with a bunch of spare tires.
Fresh turtles for lunch.
Fresh turtles for lunch. That is definitely not his cartoon voice. Anyway, when it came time to get on the boat, the darn thing would not start, and we ended up pushing it up the ramp onto the boat.
Pizza time.
I remember seeing the arm wrestling game. Man, he doesn't give you much warning. They're just gonna lunge at you. Oh, he didn't fall off the train. The other arcade that I spent most of my time at was down at Old Orchard Beach, and I think it's Maine or New Hampshire.
Neon Night Riders.
Oh, we're not doing the Mode 7 thing. Oh wow, we're just flying over. So have we missed any stages? I don't think we have, right? All the time travel stages are the same. Maine, yeah, Old Orchard Beach in Maine. I want to say there was a huge open-air arcade there. Like, it was an open air, it was in a building, but there was, like, they opened up the walls, basically. And the main thing I remember from that was playing Paperboy with the one with the, maybe they all had this, the one with the handlebar controller. And they had, at some point, they had the big sit-down version of Outrun.
Pizza time.
I want to say that arcade was huge. I want to say they had a lot of stuff. Okay, so any Turtle Maniacs that are watching, what are those punching robot things? Are they from the show? Yes, you're right. This does remind me of the Chrono Trigger thing. Man, oh man. It's gonna get pretty relentless now. Okay, this is getting a bit annoying. Wow. That's really hard to kill. Oh, or they could just fly away. Krang? There he is. That was pretty cool.
The Wrath of Super Krang.
Little Super Krang. clearly they aren't paying enough taxes to the city. They can't afford to fix their roads. As you can see, I'm not really trying at this point. I just want to see if I can get through this before midnight. Oh, come on. Ooh. This guy's a beast. Yep, I play until midnight my time. Come on, baby, just go down. Doesn't sound all that great. Shell shock. There we go.
You're going to pay. Cowabunga!
Yeah, it's easy not to know about Atlantic time zone.
Starbase, where no turtle has gone before. I'm trapped! I'm trapped!
Where's Galloping Ghost? I've heard of that place.
I'm trapped!
Wow.
Pizza power!
Brookfield, Illinois. Okay. Wait, Galloping Ghost, is that the place that's... I should have known that. Is that the place that's owned by Trickman Terry? Okay, yeah, okay. So I guess I didn't know that. I've heard of Galloping Ghost a lot. I'd love to go back to Chicago again. I haven't been there. God, 15 years. Yeah, there's nothing around here. There was somebody who was really in the news big time a couple years back about how he's going to open an arcade, but it's, as far as I understand, it's literally a couple machines in the back of the convenience store. I liked Chicago a lot more. I appreciated Chicago a lot more after I left. Like, I realized kind of what I lost when we left Chicago. Although San Francisco's a great city, too.
Now I'm too cool. Pizza time.
Wow, this is a lot of...
Now I'm too cool.
I'd love to do a barcade in Halifax. I think Halifax could sustain a barcade.
Now I'm too cool.
Oh. I was gonna say, at first I thought there was something wrong with my TV. It started flashing like that. Yeah, I'd love to do a barcade here in Halifax, but I don't really know where to start or how to do that. I don't know really where to look for somebody who could maintain the machines. That would be the big deal. I feel like sourcing the machines I could figure out.
Pizza power.
Okay. Need those special anti-electricity pajamas that the Foot Clan's wearing.
You shellheads are dead. No, I'm trapped.
This is going to take an hour. At least he's sticking around a little longer now.
I'm trapped. Anyone got a pin? I'm trapped.
Anyone got a pin?
Anyone got a pin?
Ouch.
I'm trapped.
Yeah, that's right, laugh at me.
Anyone got a
See
pin?
where it gets you. Ah.
Anyone got a pin?
Until I don't really care too much at this point, I'm just trying to get through it. I don't feel like that should
Anyone got a pin?
actually hit me.
I'm trapped. Anyone got a pin?
Come on. It's almost over.
Anyone got a pin?
Come on.
Anyone got a pin?
There we go.
That holds our way home. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh,
Technodrome, the final shell shock.
ah, so they don't have the boss where you throw things at Shredder. That's kind of lame.
Double Scoop, my favorite.
Yeah, that's definitely not Uncle Phil. Good old Donnie and his extra long reach. Don't think of it as 30 extra lives. Think of it as, I don't know, how many extra dollars. Interesting how they changed his attacks, and you can tell they did it to save on sprites, basically, in the Super Nintendo version. He's still, when he levitates up, he's doing the attacks that he was doing as part of his flame attacks on the Super Nintendo version. Plus, I was playing Super Nintendo version on easy, so he might not have been doing all his moves. Assuming this game was only 25 cents, which I don't know. By the time this was out there, it wasn't weird to pay 50 cents a play. There's a new one. I'd be playing more carefully if I was using real money. Not saying I'd be doing any better, but I would be playing more carefully. Oh, he's gonna fall off. Okay. As Lady Liberty looks on.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, our 4 reptilian heroes, have overcome the Arch
That kid is excited. Nobody notices the giant rat standing there. That was great timing. So while we're watching this, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. We had a good crowd tonight. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the donations, Channing and Keenad. Super appreciate that. Now we'll add those games to your list, the request list. Remember, tinyurl.com/Seward to raise money for Extra Life in the IWK Health Center here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And of course, any money raised on this Twitch channel is also donated directly to Extra Life. Every time Twitch sends me a check, I sign it right over to Extra Life. I want to remind everybody again of the Mega Man Marathon happening this weekend, this Saturday, April 7th, from 8 a.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern, 12 hours, Mega Man's 1 through 10. Don't know that I'll finish them all, but I'm going to do my best to play through as much of each one as I can. I really hope you come and join in. It's going to be a lot of fun, great games. My thumbs are going to be destroyed by the end of it, but I can't wait. Can't wait. Oh, it's going to restart. Can't wait for that. I hope to see you all there. Again, super appreciate you hanging out tonight, and I want to wish you a pleasant evening. See you again this weekend. Good night.